All right, some of you guys may remember the Burris Eliminator scope. Very cool, range finding, kind of a technology enhanced scope. Phil, you guys have a new one, the Eliminator 6. What's new about it?
So as you can see here, it actually looks like a proper rifle scope. It mounts in 34mm rings, so it has a more aesthetically pleasing look. Looks more the part of a traditional rifle scope, whereas the previous ones had a big chunky design. They had that rail-to-rail mounting interface. This one just mounts on rings. But the differences don't stop there. It's got a completely redesigned new head-up display. There's a weather sensor down in the bottom, so I can actually calculate what my density altitude is right now.
Awesome.
We're sitting here at just shy of 5,000 feet, but the DA reading in here is reading 8,000.
Yeah, because it's hot.
Warm.
It's hot. All right, so look through the scope and tell me what you're seeing as far as the whole display goes.
So run through the display from clockwise from the top left. I've got my density altitude reading. It's reading 8,000 yards or 8,000 feet right now. Then in the big bold in the middle is my range reading. Yep. I've got a little rooster target out there at 246 yards. My ambient temperature is in the top right, 87 degrees Fahrenheit. And then along, coming back around from the right, battery indicator, my wind call, that's gonna be set based on what I put into the app. So right now it's gonna be a 10-mile-an-hour crosswind.
Just a standard 10-mile-an-hour crosswind is your hold.
Yep.
That's what it gives you, okay.
Then I've actually got a bubble level or artificial horizon. You can customize how you want that to look and how you want it to act. And then on the bottom left is actually my ballistic information. So it's reading that for this 6.5 Creedmoor Norma ammunition, at 246 yards, my energy is 1,886 foot-pounds, and my velocity is 742 meters per second.
And you could even set like a minimum foot-pounds. So you're like, okay, I'm hunting elk, it needs to be 1,500, I don't want to go below that. So you range something at 500, with a 6.5, it may say, you might want to get closer.
Exactly, so we call that the shot call indicator. Give you a big red X if you're below the threshold that you, the user, set.
And talk about this little device down here, because you can operate it on the scope, but this is a cool feature.
Yeah, so we've only got 3 buttons on the scope. You can manually change brightness and the DA using the buttons on the scope, as well as fire the rangefinder. But once it's on, we've just got this simple little remote. It's the exact same remote as was on the Eliminator 5.
Okay.
But it's just connected via Bluetooth, and anytime I push that button, it cycles a new range reading.
Okay.
Gives me everything I need to know.
All right, so let's demonstrate it. Let's put it to the test. We've got targets as far as we can see out here. We've got some wicked wind working, obviously. Let's just start close and work our way out. One of the first one is the chicken?
Yes, sir. So I've got a chicken here at 246 yards. It's giving me my holdover dot, 0.4 of wind. So I'm gonna hold just barely almost half of a wind unit there, and
hit, nice. And if you know it's a 10-mile-an-hour wind and we're sitting here going, okay, it's really more like 15 gusting to 20, you might just cheat it a little bit more, right?
Exactly. So as we go out to these farther yardages, I will 100% do exactly that.
All right, what's the next one we want to go to?
Next one, let's see, following our road out there, what is that fox? Fox is at 295 yards, same wind hold of 0.4, but a little bit more drop. Here we go.
Nice, yep. All right, keep moving out. Let's keep going.
Keep on going. So there was
Howling coyote?
Howling coyote,
yep.
exactly.
I see it.
That guy's at 397. My drop is going a little bit further, and now I'm at 0.6 on the wind.
Impact. Wow, and that's quick. You can move on targets. And you've got it set, what's the magnification range on here?
4 to 20 by 52 on this.
All right, and you say it actually adjusts based on what the magnification's set at, right?
Right, so if I dial this magnification, it's going to adjust my drop dot and my wind hold.
It knows?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, next one.
500, so what's my actual range? 493. It's a wolf just to the left of the Gadsden flag. It's giving me 0.7. I'm gonna push it a little closer to 1.
Hit.
Big ol' hit.
Man, that's quick, huh?
Exactly, and that's the idea is this is truly for hunters. because speed matters. You know,
Yep.
1 minute you're looking, you see the animal, the next minute he's gone. So if you're taking your time to range find, figure out what your dope is, check your turrets, all that, this is way quicker.
Well, and also you can be in the scope as he moves, right? I mean, you get all set up and you're ready, and he's at 300, except now he turns and goes ass away from you and just runs, and now he's sitting at 415. You just range it again, boom, you're on.
Exactly.
Very cool. The new Burris Eliminator 6, that's pretty fast shooting. To see all of Gun Talk's content, go to guntalk.com, guntalktv.com, or sign up for the Gun Talk newsletter.